Everything had been going good. No arguments. She's actually sharing the SSI with me now. So, life is better than it's ever been. And now Sadia is starting up school again. So I'm trying to prepare her mentally. I wasn't even like, I literally just wanted to prepare her mentally because normally I have to talk Sadia through what her day is going to look like. And she has a much happier day. She has a much more productive day when she knows exactly what it's going to look like. So I'm trying to talk her through her day. And I said, when Didi leaves school tomorrow, who will she be with until 6:30? Exhibit S, this is exactly how we ended up back in custody court. It all started when Sadia was starting school up again. And I said, when Didi leaves school tomorrow, on who will she be with until 6:30? So that was August 30th at 10:42 p.m. So we had a phone conversation, and mostly 99% of what we talk about is in text messages. We did have a phone conversation, and it turned into an argument, and she would not tell me who Sadia was going to be with. So now here we go all over again. The trauma that I thought was over. I showed her mercy. I thought that things were going to be good from here on out, and here we go again. Violating the custody order, not being transparent about who Sadia is going to be with. The whole summer we didn't have this issue because Sadia in daycare, but now that school's starting back up, I know that Sadia's mom works at a certain time. So I know that she's working during, just because school's starting up, her schedule didn't change. Her schedule's still the same. So Sadia is going on to a van now to her mom's house. And I just want to know who's going to be watching her. So now I'm like, okay, why doesn't she want to tell me who's watching Sadia? So now I'm like, I'm starting to have flashbacks of, everything that happened in the past. And I messaged her back and I said, I'm done arguing back and forth with you. If you're just going to give me a hard time about every little thing, we can just go back to court. So I also say, I'm trying to prepare her for what her day is going to look like after school. And I don't even know what to tell her because you won't tell me who she's going to be with. Then I just mentioned, about counseling, how we're supposed to be going to counseling. And this entire incident, it turned into her boyfriend texting me, her boyfriend sending me text messages from her phone. And that's what led us back into court because now Sadia's mom, she wants to do 1 week on, 1 week off. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. You're not already not following the custody order. I'm not doing 1 week on, 1 week off. So now we end up going to court for custody. We went to the mediation in December of 2022, and she's asking for 1 week on, 1 week off. I declined it. I said, I'm not okay with that. And I told them about the past sexual abuse. So now that we're preparing for trial, now there's accusations that when Sadia is coming home from my house, she's showing behaviors of sexual abuse. All of a sudden, now that we're ready to go to trial. In March, there was a report made to Child Protective Services that Sadia was showing sexual behaviors after leaving dad's house. 2021, when Sadia started her new school, December of 2021, her teacher, Mrs. Lombardo, in Pittston area special needs class, she came to mom and told mom that Sadia was playing with the Barbie dolls inappropriately after leaving my house. And mom shared this information with me. This was right when we came to these agreements. We were getting along fine. And she told me, and she was like, she was a little reluctant, but she did tell me what the teacher had told her. So the following day, I went to the school and I talked to the teacher about what had happened to Sadia. And I told her that she was in counseling and we were going to work on this behavior that she was displaying. So 2 years later, the attorney, Maura Tunes, she orchestrated this entire thing. She made it seem like the incident from 2021 with the teacher was something that had just happened in March of 2023, right before our custody trial. She sifted through all of my evidence, every one of my exhibits, and she found ways to twist and turn things to make it look like something that it's not. Every time I was trying to get to the bottom of where this report came from, who made this report, every single time I was trying to get to the bottom of it, she jumped up and objected, and she wouldn't let Sadia's mother discuss anything about this report. It was a false allegation made to CPS. So on May 31st, they sent a letter stating that this was unfounded and the case was closed. Now, they took my baby girl and they took her down to Philadelphia, and she was questioned about whether her father had sexually abused her. False allegations led to my baby being physically examined, being subjected to a rape kit examination.